Alrighty, it is your favorite auditor, Audit Them, the one who encourages you to audit them. We are back here at the Illinois Toll Authority to double check if they prominently displayed the records that I instructed them to, that are required to by law. Okay, I don't see them here yet. Let's check here in the office. Alrighty. I do not see any bulletins here at all. So let's go ahead and see here with the lady here what's going on. Hi, ma'am. I need to see the Foia officer. Say that again.
I don't know if the Foia officer. I'll check.
What's your name?
I'm the receptionist.
I don't see them here. They specifically sent me an email claiming that they will install. We're gonna go back over there and look at those pages, but for right now, let's see what this receptionist comes up with. I can't hear you.
Get the phone off away from me.
Oh no.
I'm not giving you permission to video me. So get it away from me.
We have the right. We have the right.
I have the right. And I don't have the right to let you video me.
Yeah, we have the right here.
No, you do not.
Yeah, it's called the Constitution, ma'am. May I know who you called, who you spoke to? The world does not appreciate your belligerism. But we'll go ahead and document everything you convey here, and we'll verify if you choose to escalate things or if you comply with the law here today. Just like the city of McHenry, Illinois, where they chose to treat the people with respect. But that's neither here nor there. We'll go ahead and wait for the person of whoever she called. And as a matter of fact, there's an asset tag right there. Let me get that asset tag. There we go. Got that asset tag off the computer. Ma'am, could you just acknowledge if you called the Foia officer or not?
I called someone. They're checking to see if the Foia officer.
Well, why didn't you tell me that, ma'am? Now she said they called someone to see if the Foia officer is here. So let's see, meanwhile, let's take one more look at those publications here. Okay? Because no, these are not what's required here. I told these people I'll be back in the near future. No. Let me see if they're in here. They may be in here. No, I don't see them in here neither. So I don't see them in there neither. So let's just stay out here. Last time they made me wait a little while. Let's wait a little while here and see what they come up with. This lady is rude, man. Some people are ridiculous. And YouTube, for the YouTube world, even though this government employee on the official duty of our tax funds, when we pull her personnel file, it's going to show that she waived consent. She cannot hold anybody liable for releasing her image. Yeah, YouTube might get tricked. A bootlicker might send an email to these people informing them how to file a privacy strike. However, when it comes down to it, it's a conflict of interest because a government employee working for the public signs a waiver. They give up their consent. And let's get that tag as well right there, the asset tag, so we could scrape records off of that. But anyhow, right now we're waiting for some employee to come out here and engage. Like I said, that the assessors, they actually get these employees in trouble when they send out that ridiculous email guiding the employee on how to file a copyright privacy strike with YouTube. Sure, it might go through with YouTube, but in the long run, it causes trouble for the government employee for falling for that trap. So we'll go ahead and see here. We're just waiting for the whoever she called, I guess, to come out here. She did not give us her name neither. But let's go ahead and wait here. Oh, the Dropbox again. All right. Let me fill out one of these right here. Here, let me do this. So I filled out 2 complaints right here in this Dropbox. I'm gonna request this Dropbox, copies of these Dropbox information at a later time to verify that they indeed did receive these. But let's go ahead and put this in here, and I'll file my request on one of these blank pages as well. Give me a second. Ma'am, meanwhile, can I have 3 Freedom of Information forms? Oh, the book? I did not even see this book. Oh, wow. Look at what they put right here. Freedom of Information Act. With a Freedom of Information request. All right, here's the Freedom of Information Officer. That's what she mentioned at the beginning, the book. Okay. All right, good. So here's what they did. Here's what they decided to do. They took my instruction from last time to prominently display. So what they did is they prominently displayed this right here, but this is not what we're asking for here. These records have to be prominently displayed right there. So let me tell the lady right here. Okay, ma'am, you should be honored that you're on my camera here because I'm an ally of the government. The last time I was here, they did not have those records out. Because I came here last time, they placed that in front of the people's eye. But that's not the way that it's supposed to be displayed. They're supposed to have those sheets prominently displayed somewhere, single by single file sheet. So if you could please call the Foia officer to come here and speak with me so I could instruct him on how to follow that task according to code.
I did call. Someone is on their way now.
Oh, somebody's on the way. May I know what that person's name is?
I don't know.
May I know what your name is? No accountability and transparency from you. Just know, ma'am, that this video will be viewed by many people, and you are the representative of Illinois Toll Authority, lacking accountability and transparency for some odd reason. I don't know why. But those are your actions. So this is the Freedom of Information Act here. I'm happy that they did make it available right here, but this is not what we're looking for. These have to be prominently displayed. So here they have a FOIA form. That's a great thing. Let's hang on to some of these. Let me put some of these up. Put some of these up. And I have to instruct them one more time here again. Okay. You see, it's like it doesn't know how to follow instructions. Let me take pictures of all this stuff too. Take pictures of all this. Here they got the authority to charge. All right, hold on. Let me locate the block diagram. All right, here's one of the block diagrams. Here's the Illinois State Police block diagram, finance. All right, you see, like I said, they have to have these in the face of the people. Look at where they had that book hard to find. I'm glad that they took my first step. I'm glad they took my first step in attempting to prominently display this stuff, but it's not correct. It's not prominently displayed. And I'm gonna have to correct them on that. This was right here. It was right there, just like that. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. Prominently displayed means on the wall right here, like Monty, like the city of McHenry. So again, I'm standing here waiting for the employee to come down so we can instruct them on how to properly get this in order. And as a matter of fact, the Foia officer lied to me now, because he told me in an email more than 20 days ago that they have a company coming to install a bulletin somewhere here. So if they're really coming to install a bulletin, that means that he's gone by his word and they will prominently display these records. And the importance is because it's going to show the people on top of the organizational chart. Here, they don't have that. That's another concerned flag that I'm going to wave at the employee or Foia officer. But tell now we don't know. Here's an approximate number of employees. So it looks like they have all the records in here, but it's not sufficient because, again, it's not properly displayed. I should have brought my other cell phone with me. I don't know why I did not, so we could contact the Freedom of Information officer. Let me write down the number here. Bert, Foia officer, 630-297-6832. All right, let me hand this number over. Ma'am, according to that book over there, this is the business card and phone number of the Freedom of Information officer. I'm not sure who you called, but are you able, as a representative of this hall here, able to call your coworker here and inform him that a member of the public is here to see him? This is the phone number of his business card right here. I'd like to speak directly to the Foia officer because that's who's responsible for this portion of the law to be complied with here at this establishment. Ma'am? Oh, you called your supervisor?
Yes, I did.
What's your supervisor's name?
When she comes down, she can tell.
It's so sad and sickening. At first she told me she doesn't know the name of the employee, then she confirmed that's her supervisor. What is the disdain for though? Why the disdain? I'm an ally of the government. I am doing something healthy. Look at all these people in here. Look at all these people in here paying fees and fines that they do not want to pay under duress and force. And here comes a man like me. And there she goes. How's it going, ma'am? Mr. Burt, is he available to speak to?
He is not
The
in
Foia
the
officer?
office here, but he said he would pick up the phone if you call him.
Okay, ma'am, unfortunately, I don't have my other phone to be able to make the call here. Lady was very rude like the other lady last time. That's neither here nor there, ma'am. Because of my visit here last time, the Foia officer decided to print this stuff up and toss it under the counter.
Okay.
But that's not the way that I'm here to instruct him to do his task. That's not what he's supposed to do. He's not just supposed to dump this stuff hidden right here.
Well, it's on a chain and it's put here because we have other things. This is a space for a public to come in and they could.
But ma'am, this is not what the law requires. The law requires the records to be prominently displayed. It's a simple task. He even sent me an email saying that they're having a third-party company come install a bulletin. Are you aware of that?
This
Yeah.
is not my area of expertise,
Okay.
so I
If you
can't
call him, I'll
answer
be
your
more than happy
questions
to. I'll
on
be
any
happy,
of those.
more than happy to
But if
speak
you
to
do
Mr.
give
Burt.
him a call, he
Brett.
will respond to everything you need.
I don't have my other phone with me, ma'am, as of right now. If I could speak to him off of your speakerphone, that'll be fine. I'm an ally of the government, ma'am. I'm an ally. I'm doing the right thing for the kind people.
Hey, Brett, I'm here with the gentleman. I'll hold it for you.
Hello, hi,
Okay.
Mr. Brett. This call is being monitored and recorded, sir. I noticed that you did put the Freedom of Information packet down here under the counter, but that's not correct, sir. It has to be prominently displayed. You did advise.
It is prominently displayed in the lobby area. It is displayed and it's available to anyone who comes into that lobby.
Okay, this is not prominently displayed. You sent me via email. You sent something that you're having a company come in and install a bulletin.
No, I said we were gonna put it in our central administration building lobby, which we did do, and they attached it to that chain on that little table. And
Right, it is.
It has the information that you were asking for.
Yeah, but imagine how long you went without compliance, and because of me,
It was actually there, I guess, the last time you came. I just don't think you. It was I don't know if it was pointed out to you.
No,
But also,
yeah.
you could. I'm not quite understanding what your point is because we're in compliance with the Freedom of Information Act.
I'll tell you what my point is, sir. My point is it is displayed, but it's not prominently displayed. If
Well, then I think you should contact the Attorney General Public Access Counselor.
I mean that would be my next recourse, but why would I want to file a complaint against you when I give you the opportunity to be in compliant like McHenry
I'm not going to argue with you about what prominently is.
Well,
Right?
all our surrounding
It's available to anyone who comes into the lobby of the tollways building.
all of our surrounding neighbors, such as McHenry City Hall, it has it prominently displayed. They are in compliant. The city of Wooddale has it prominently displayed. They are in compliant. Prominently displayed means to be visible prominently in front of the people's face, not somewhere hidden where people have to go and search for and ask questions
That's
for.
your opinion, sir.
No,
So
that
I think you should take that up with the public access counselor if you believe that that's something you would want to.
well, here's my next step. Here's my next step. I'm gonna have the public access counselor reach out to you so you can install a bulletin and abide by this code by prominently displaying these records.
What if there was a sign above that table that said Foia and an arrow pointing down to the book?
Well, that still would not be prominently displayed, sir.
Okay, well then we're in disagreement then.
Well, we could be in disagreement, but there's no reason for you not to comply with the law, sir. You are an intelligent staff member.
Sir, we're not violating Foia, and there's really no point in continuing this. You know.
And and unfortunately, Brett, I've got a call coming in
Okay.
that I just declined for a second. So I think that we're clear.
Yeah.
We understand.
Well, here's ma'am. I'm submitting a FOIA request today.
Sure.
If I, what's that?
I think there's a
No.
form you have to fill out too.
Yeah, there is a form right here.
Yeah.
But this is my form right here. There's no standard form. Brett could tell you. Under section 3C, there's no
So
standard
Brett,
form.
he's handing me an
A
envelope.
blank page. I'm handing her a blank.
Like a blank piece of paper with
His Foia.
With his Foia for you.
Okay, can you tell me what?
It says
Yes, it's-
Excel extract
Yes.
of all email addresses belonging to the Illinois State Toll Authority, 2023 Foia log, and Foia officer business card, personal file, BOMA.
Are you the same person that's requested that like 2 other times this year, sir?
No, I don't recall requesting that as of
Okay,
right
all
now.
And where am I going to be sending that to?
You're not sending it anywhere. I'm coming back in person to pick these up.
You're going to have to leave a contact, an email or an address where we can send that, either an email or we can send that to.
No, sir. I'm coming to pick these records up in person. I'm coming
Are you
to.
going to leave your name so that I know who to leave that information with?
I'm not leaving a name. I'll leave a generated code. I'll create a generated code. I'll present that generated code when I do come back. Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to schedule something if you're looking to talk
No,
to
there's
someone.
no.
Because if you're
no,
going to want to
it
see him,
does not require an appointment
then-
for FOIA.
then he may not be here.
Okay, I'm gonna reach out to the public access counselor so we can install the bullets in here and have these records prominently displayed as
Sounds
McHenry and
good.
all my
I
other
appreciate
allies.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Brett.
You have a good day.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I just need a.
Don't call me sweetheart.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, can I have a copy of this packet?
I cannot do that
All right.
for you. I
Can I have a copy
apologize,
of
but
the
if you want
single
to
sheet?
add it to this, I can have them.
I
make a
sure
copy.
can. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could do
and I
that.
can make sure that they do
Yeah,
that
that's
for
a good
you.
idea. See the video I put of last time of me visiting here?
I really
Oh, no?
don't.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, if
But
I could
thank
just have
you.
a copy of this and I'll be all set for today. That's all. I'll be all set for today. Does the young lady have a printer and
Nope.
scanner right here at the counter?
I do not there.
I'll be standing momentarily. So we have to look at the other video and verify if that book was down there or not. I do not recall that book being there last time. I do not recall that book being there last time at all. But we'll go ahead and confirm right now when we return the video. And we're going to reach out to the public access counselor and have these people comply with the law. That's not prominently displayed. And Esquire wants to show disdain over the phone. I'm not going to accept that. We're not going to accept that. Like I said, I'm an ally here. All these people coming in here to pay fees and fines under duress or the threat that they'll lose their privileges. And this FOIA officer wants to hide the fact that all these people are the ones who's in charge. That's why they don't want to post it on the wall. Because prominently displayed means like the city of McHenry, where he has 7 single pieces of paper on the wall prominently in front of the face of the people. What person? And then he started saying, oh, should we put a sticker here? He's asking me, should he put a page printout right here to say FOIA and point an arrow, say FOIA? No, you're gonna have to put everything as required by the law prominently. And we're not gonna sit here and play them silly games because the people have redress. So now you guys got a picture of the business card. And it's up to you. I can't hold you guys back from sending an email saying, no, we need this prominently displayed in front of the people's face. I gave the girl credit. I gave the girl credit at the city of Wooddale because she had the same binder on the wall. And I told her it is prominently displayed, but I had to reevaluate that stance and say, no, it's not prominently displayed. Because according to the code says each of the following shall be prominently displayed. If it's saying each of the following, that means a block diagram showing functional subdivisions, about us. There's many, many, many aspects to it. And as a matter of fact, let's take one more look at this. I do not recall. I'm gonna look at the other video, the first video that I came here to verify. Ma'am, do you recall if this book was here last time?
You know what?
You don't remember, you don't recall. Thank you so much, ma'am.
All right, you're very
Elbows.
welcome.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if I don't see you.
Thank you so much.
I'll be back after the holidays.
Thank you.
Thank you. Likewise. Alrighty, so I got a copy of my Foia. I'll be back in person to pick it up. Man, if it ain't one thing, it is another. That lady was cool. She was cool last time too, but we don't just need coolness. We need compliance. We don't need niceness. We need compliance. Again, everybody shot in the video is a government employee in the official course of their duties. There's no expectation of privacy. For the cake lickers out there like PK, the bootlicker, and the rest of Harley Courts, Patricia Fedor, them people that are sending bogus emails to these people, down with you, down with you. The one who encourages you to audit them.